I'm Dr. Claire Edwards, and my group is studying the fermentation of food waste for the production of ethanol for biofuels to displace gasoline for transportation fuels. Specifically, this summer, we have been characterizing a strain of yeast that is capable of degrading pectin. And pectin is just a polysaccharide, a complex polysaccharide. So essentially a bunch of different sugars bound together. And it tends to be found in food wastes like rotten apples, peaches, and citrus peels. This summer, my students have characterized the growth of this strain of yeast under different stressful conditions that are common to industrial fermentations, such as low pH, high osmotic pressure, and high ethanol concentrations. And all of these stressful conditions can potentially slow down the growth of the organism and therefore decrease ethanol yields. I4 was instrumental to my lab's success this summer. Funds provided by I4 were used to purchase a plate reader, which allowed us to monitor the growth of up to 96 individual cultures at a time. Without this instrument, we could only have managed to monitor about 12 cultures simultaneously. So the plate reader really enabled us to increase our output this summer. As a new professor at St. Edward's, the research that my students have been able to accomplish this summer has laid the groundwork for future work. Now that we have a baseline for the organism's growth characteristics, we can begin to optimize its growth under these different stressful fermentation conditions. In addition, a number of the students who worked on the project this summer have not had previous lab experience. So they were able to learn basic microbial techniques and aseptic technique. These students are now well prepared to continue their research during the school year and hopefully continue to work on summer projects as well. And in addition, they can train future students who are excited to join this lab and work on similar projects. So my I4 funding has really helped set my lab up and also my students up for success.
We've been using this plate reader to obtain initial growth curves for 2 different strains of yeast.
So some of the things that we have tested for in these plates are ethanol, sugar levels, osmotic pressure, and pH. And we've been doing this to determine and compare the growth of both strains 80Y and 0944A.
Well, so far, we've been able to calculate degeneration times of the different strains and their different respective stressor conditions, and understanding this data will help further our research.
I think this summer I definitely improved some of the strengths that I came in with. I think I've definitely improved my team working skills and my problem solving skills for sure. And I've also learned a lot about aseptic technique, which will help me a lot in the future whenever I begin conducting research of my own in graduate school.